Brennan, I'm curious as a kid from Kentucky, just what it's meant to wear this jersey day in and day out and represent this university for you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a blessing. I mean, it's crazy. It's been 4 years already this fast. But no, it's been a blessing. I mean, growing up in Kentucky, watching all the games, being a fan and stuff, and just being able to come here and be a part of this team and program, and it's really been a blessing.
I know you guys have talked about trying to drown out the noise, but anytime you flip on SportsCenter, anytime you log into social media, there's so much bracket talk with March being literally tomorrow. Do you guys see any of that and think about it at all?
The word Coach Cal always uses is rat poison, and that's what that is. If we're not going to look at the negativity, we don't need to look at the positivity. We could just stay in ourselves, stay within ourselves, and understand what we have to do in order to make a run. Like we said before about the negativity, we're not worried about the outside noise, whether it's good or bad. We're worried about this team and how we can prosper as a team. So, it's all good. Everyone was counting us out 2 weeks ago saying we were going to the NIT. We weren't good enough to be Kentucky basketball, but now look at us. So we're going to continue to just worry about ourselves, worry about this team and how we can make a push for the NCAA tournament.
Jacob, does it seem like it's been three years, 3 seasons for you since you've been here? And what do you think the emotions will be like tomorrow night when you're out there before the game?
Hey, honestly, I didn't think I was going to be in college for this long. But, everything works out for the best. So it's God's plan. I'm truly blessed to be able to play for Kentucky basketball. It's been an honor. The emotions is going to be a lot because I've been here for 3 years, a lot of ups and downs. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, so it's going to be emotional. But at the end of the day, we got to come in tomorrow and fight and win the basketball game. So that's the most important thing. But yeah, it's been truly a blessing to play for a program like Kentucky. It's like no other. Not a lot of people can say they did this, so I'm definitely going to soak it all in and take it all in and understand how blessed and how honored I am to be here.
Oscar, what do you hope that when this is all done for you, that your legacy is at Kentucky?
Well, to be here, first of all, is a dream come true because I prayed for this since my first time in America. I just putting I communicate with God. I get all my advice. God told me what to do. I just gonna pray. Right now, I'm just stay focused to help this team. To take it to whatever our goal is to go. That's what I'm seeing right now. I don't know. I'm just trusting God with everything.
Is there something you want to be known for, though? 30 years from now?
30 years from now.
Oscar Tshiebwe at Kentucky, what words do you want them to use?
I want to be known as somebody who come in and fight a lot and who help with this school to win a championship, and somebody who brings lights to the people who needed lights too, because there's so many people who did not really know the word of God, but I see me going out there and play hard, work harder, and tell them about Jesus. I want to be remembered as somebody who cares a lot about people and wanted people to do good, and somebody who done something great for school.
Oscar, I'm curious, when you visited and decided to come here, did you envision all of this? Like, I'm sure you were confident, but did you envision like a National Player of the Year and counting?
I never had a dream to be a National Player of the Year. I had a dream to be a national rebounder, like leading rebound. The Bible says God can do more than we can think of, more than we can imagine. The Bible said again, seek ye first God's kingdom and His righteousness, and God can do beyond what you can even think of. To become a National Player of the Year, I never had a dream of, but for me to submit it so much to God and work out every day, and God did what I never dream of or think of.
Jacob, how much of this story of this season, when it's all said and done, do you think is going to be individual guys and you all as a group kind of conquering mental hurdles?
I mean, we've been saying that from the beginning, how we write our own story. There's been a lot of ups and downs individually and as a team, but right now we're focusing, like, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but like at the end of the day, like, we're still writing our story, and we still have a long ways to go, and it starts today. For practice, we have to win today so we can have a chance at winning tomorrow. So right now we're writing our story today on how we finish practice. So we're worried about that, and we'll just move forward as the days go along.
Brennan, you came in as a walk-on. Now you have a scholarship. What does that mean to you?
I mean, like I said, it's just a blessing. I mean, just being able to, come here as a walk-on at first, and then be able to earn a scholarship. I mean, I'm so grateful for that. I mean, my family's happy. When Coach Cal, I mean, he's a great person, and just like it kind of shows like how great of a person he is, just doing that for me. But no, I mean, it's been a blessing.
What emotions do you guys anticipate you might have tomorrow, and how do you balance that with you still have a game to play?
Honestly, I feel like me personally, I'm not speaking for them. Me personally, I feel like I'm just going to be locked into the game, honestly. Like, yeah, it's my last game at Rupp Arena, but like, that's definitely like crazy to like imagine. But like, you know, at the end of the day, like, we have to worry about the game. Like, it's a sport we love to play, and hopefully we can play it for a long time. So I'm just worried about winning tomorrow.
Have you made that decision that this is going to be your last game? I mean, you've got another season of
for this year,
okay.
Yeah, it's our last game at Rupp Arena. So, yeah.
For me, I'll probably say I never had a dream graduate finishing from college. This will be probably like kind of a little bit emotional, but I don't know. Like he said, we're going to be locked in for the game. We're going to be locked in for the game tomorrow. It's going to be big for us because I can't believe how fast these 4 years it flew by. It was just one day. Seems like it was yesterday. I was a freshman, but we're just gonna be locked into the game and just trying to finish up. We got a lot of work we gotta do this year to help this team to take it where we wanna go, but we cannot really focus too much around senior night. We just gotta make sure we stay locked in.
Is there anything that could happen with Jacob and Oscar would make you play another year at Kentucky?
I will let you answer that.
I'll do whatever you do.
No, I like playing with Jacob, so I'll just follow Jacob.
Oscar, when you came back, you said you didn't care about the personal honors, National Player of the Year stuff in the second season at Kentucky. You said national title was your goal. 1 week left in the regular season. Where do you kind of see that right now? What do you think about how far this team has come? I guess.
They always say it's better to finish good. It's better to start bad, bad, and finish good. We start really bad. Some people had no hope. Some people think like it's over for Kentucky. For us, it was good. We learned how to win. At the end of now, we know every game we play for us is a Super Bowl. Like Coach, you said, we have nothing to lose, and we have to choose not to lose anymore. If you see all of my teammates, you put Brennan in a game, he's gonna die for the ball. He's gonna do because everybody refused to lose. So we just focusing right now. My dream was to win a national championship. But right now, I got so much confidence because I got my boys taking rebound from my hand. I got Chris, I got Jacob competing for my rebound. Everybody making shots. We stay locked in and we communicate. And I can see this team, I cannot say too much, but I can see this team go far. Some team probably going to be scared because we're going to be a little bit high seed. We're going to play some good teams. For me, I say be ready because we're coming to die because we refuse to lose. If we lose the game, that means that we run out of the time. If you could give us 2-3 more minutes, we was going to win the game. So we're here. We're going to keep fighting.
Oscar is a super religious guy. There's a lot of stories in the Bible about sort of people being put through trials. Has this season for you, I can't imagine it has gone the way you would imagine it was going to go.
Nope.
Does it feel like a trial?
It felt a lot of trials. I was going through many things. I said, God, that time I was going to come back here and have fun. God, everybody He used in the Bible, He let them go through a lot of things so they can learn, they can have experience about the blessing God is going to open up for them. That's for us too. We had to go through all these things. So Chris, we can learn how to be strong. All these boys, Kesson, all the freshmen, they can learn how to win. Now they know. You mess around out there, it's so easy to lose again. So everybody now just come in, they know it's not fun to lose. It is more fun to win. So it's better for me to do so bad, but we win, everybody happy. Instead of me come here and just have 50 and 30, but we lose, it means nothing. We're going to walk in the locker room, everybody will be just so sad. But it's better like what we went through, it gives us more experience. And we have developed character and it built confidence. Now we just playing. We know, we can't take it no easy. So we're going to continue like that.
Jacob, last game Auburn was crazy. Of course, you guys had a 40-point lead against Auburn. Do you feel like as the season has continued, you guys have kind of learned to trust each other more on the court? It's kind of showing out.
Yeah, 100%. You can see it. Not just on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. Oscar's starting to trust more. But we have a whole bunch of guys who's willing to trust each other now, and you can see it. We've gotten better defensively, and it's just sparked our offense, and we've gotten better offensively. So, it's just good to have that trust now this late in the season going into the postseason. So I'm excited to see what we can do with that.
Both of you other guys, describe the Jacob you first met, and the Jacob now, and the difference.
You go first. The Jacob I first met when he got here, he was,
To be honest.
he was a little, I guess, how would I say, immature a little bit. He's grown a lot, and I think we can all see that. I mean, I remember, there's a lot of practices. Whenever you first get here, I guess you don't really know how, serious it is and stuff. I mean, coming from, I guess, Rhode Island, it's, obviously different. But, he's grown so much since he's been here. It's actually crazy. So, I'm happy for him and happy for all of his accomplishments this year.
Yeah, the same way he said, when I first got here, coach, he said we had 12 years old kid in the team. He said, you have 12 years old kid? How you got 12 years old kid in the team? I said, you're going to meet him, Oscar. You're going to need to help him so he can grow. And he come and introduced me to Jacob. I said, he's not 12. He's not 12. He's not 12. I said, man, how old are you? He said, I'm 22. I said, why coach you say you are 12? He said, the way he was acting, But Jacob has changed a lot. Now he become more mature. He understand. He know we need them the most. He has done a lot of great things this year and help us. And I'm so proud of him to see how he always work harder. He always in the gym. And now he's taking a leadership to lead all these younger boys. I'm just so happy for him.
What's the most mature thing you've seen him do this year?
To try to bring everybody together, communicate. Sometimes he just talk to me too. I said, Jacob, I feel like you talk to me too much. You gotta relax. But he communicate now. He make sure everybody are doing what they're supposed to do because we really want to help this team. Everybody gotta step up as a leader, but he has done a lot of great job.
Oscar and Jacob, how's Brennan made an impact on this program since you've all been here?
Yeah, you guys definitely don't see the impact he makes 100%. In practice, he does a lot for us, whether it's on the scout team or whether there's injured guys and he has to step in and perform to help us get ready for games. He's always doing the little things to help us prepare for games, and we thank him for that. It's always the little things behind the scenes that you guys don't see, but he's very capable of playing in the games that we play in. But to be in the back seat and help us prepare for games, it's just an honor. We thank him because not a lot of the guys would have the mindset to do that. A lot of guys would be selfish and want to play, but he takes that role and he's perfected it, and we thank him for that.
Same way, Jacob just said, he makes some of the guys look bad in the practice because he always come in and always ready to kill them. And we're gonna go against some of the guys. Some days you come in, you just want to have fun, but he go 100 miles per hour. he go steal the ball, he go do those things. So coaches get so mad at some guys because how fast and how he always waiting for that. We appreciate Brennan because he make it all of us better because he don't come in just take it easy. He come in, he work hard, he run. And coach will be like, if Brennan is running like that, what about you? Why are you not running? So now people start now picking up. So he make everybody to go to work hard every day, not to take it easy. So we appreciate him so much. He has helped us a lot.
Last game we saw CJ get limited minutes, but he came back. How's he coming along, and how good will it be to have him back full force and give some guys some fresh legs?
Yeah, we all know what type of player he is. Not just offensively, like his shooting is like really good, but defensively, like he's a really smart individual and he understands his assignments when he's on court. So he can definitely help us in so many ways. And that just gives us another offensive threat when he's on court because guys aren't going to leave him because they know he can shoot the ball. So we're excited to have him back. Obviously, he's going to get back a little slowly because of his injury, but it's just going to take time. And as he gets back into a rhythm, he's going to find his rhythm and he's going to start knocking down shots and helping us defensively. So we're excited to have him back.
Jacob, what do you imagine this year's been like for a guy like Oscar to come in with the kind of expectation? Obviously, you guys had that team expectation, but he sort of had that target on his back all year and taken some criticism at different times and different things like that. And how was he handled?
Yeah, regardless of the criticism, it was going to be hard, and he knew that. Starting off the season, you guys seen it. Everyone knew that he was the National Player of the Year, and all the bigs weren't going to take that lightly. They were coming for his head, and you seen it. A lot of guys came at him, but like the whole team was coming at him. To start the season, he was being guarded by 4 guys. People were facing him, trying to box him out, and he wasn't getting any calls. And he understood that was how it's going to be because he was the National Player of the Year. But to see his growth and to see himself, to see how he just didn't let that affect him and just kept pushing and understood that he had to trust his teammates and trust his coaches that they were going to help him in any way. And now he's prospering. Like that's big time for him. He's not worried about any of the outside noise, and you guys know this. He's not worried about all the accolades, all the accomplishments. He's just worried about what he needs to do for this team in order for this team to win, and that's what he's been doing. Obviously, he had that injury, and it messed him up a little mentally, but he's back now, and you guys see that. He's putting up video game numbers, so we're glad to have him. We're honored to have him, and we're just happy that I'm happy that I could call him my teammate.